Hi, Mom. I'm home. Sold a lot of pot.
Chapter I read is Why Do Drug Dealers Still Live with Their Moms? And it starts out with a guy named Venkatesh, who is from the University of Chicago, who wants to learn more about the slums and the homeless of Chicago and how it works. And he's going around with a survey to see how people feel about where they live and what's going on in their lives. So while Venkatesh is going around with this survey asking people how they feel, he stumbles upon this yellow-gray abandoned building in which these crack dealers live. And he stumbles in there, and the crack dealers ask him what he's doing and everything. And he meets the boss, JT. After this, he asks JT about crack dealing and wants to learn more about it for his economics for school. And JT allows him to be involved, but JT monitors what goes in and out and what will be published. After this, Venkatesh follows JT around and learns for about 6 years what JT is doing and how the crack dealing works and how it works in economics as well. With this, Venkatesh lives in the slums for about, again, 6 years and follows up with people and learns how everything works. And what happens is JT is like the middleman right now, and he's at a good paying job, and he has people that he has to go to, but there's also people under him that he has to pay as well. And the crack dealing relates a lot to economics in a way that there are tiers just like in regular business, where there's a board of 12 people, and then there's JT who is under that, or there's a board of 20 people and JT who is under that, who works with them, and then JT has about 20 runners who provide pay for JT, and then these 20 runners also have people on the streets who sell for them, and these people on the streets barely make any money, and they make maybe $3.30 an hour, and the people above them make about $7 an hour, and above them JT makes about $77 an hour, and above him there is no hourly wage, but the board of directors makes around $500,000 a year. And in this chapter, it basically summarizes that the reason drug dealers still live with crack dealers still live with their moms is because most of the crack dealers are the people who make $3.30 an hour, and these people, they don't have anything to live off of, so of course they're going to still have to live with their moms, because $3.30 an hour is an average of $15,000 a year, and that's less than half of what the average American makes and would need to sustain life. So making $3.30 an hour, they would have to live with their moms, and a lot of these people who also make $3.30 an hour have other jobs, such as like a burger flipping at McDonald's or Burger King, etc., really low-level jobs, non-skilled jobs. And that's the main reason why crack dealers still have to live with their moms. From this chapter, chapter 3, the part that I found most compelling was the fact that a lot of these board of directors in the drug dealing business were older men in their like late 30s, maybe early 40s. And I thought that drug dealing was more or less for the younger generation, younger kids who were just trying to make quick money. But the fact that shocked me the most is that the drug dealing business is like any other business, and the fact that you start off low and you try and work your way up. I thought a lot of these kids that started in the drug dealing business were more or less just trying to make quick money and trying to get easy money, but in reality they don't know any better, and they're trying to sell drugs to go up and to be the best of the best in the drug dealing business. And this fact kind of shocked me because, like I said, I thought drug dealing was just for quick money, but it's not. It's like these kids see it as a lifestyle, and that was really interesting for me.